For a long time in my life, I felt like I've been living two different lives. There's the life that everyone sees, and then there's the life that only I see.
My shadow slowly dances to the beat of my ignorance. Pavement harder as I stumble, struggle as the sun shifts. Hell can't even fix me up and Satan is my therapist. Thoughts are leaving, thoughts are gone, escape is now irrelevant. Speaking like I won't quit, but the rapture hit and I missed it. Screaming like I don't care when heaven left me in a pit. Meaning all my opposites, remember what I should forget. My image is akin to God, but yet I only see shit. They say the sky's the limit, but the sky's too dark to see. Traveled to the ocean, but I dove in way too deep. I cracked and twisted up in shame, the pressure got to me. Imprisoned by my memories, with failure as my company. Angry for a just cause, poetic justice still calls. I've never picked it up though, I'm down with taking pitfalls. Talk to faces in the wall, convinced I'm in a narrow hall. Never on a roll, I had convinced myself there's not a ball.
For a long time, I think I was living two totally different lives, where one person was always afraid of the other. I was afraid that people would see me for who I really was. Beneath my smile, there was struggle, and beneath my light, there was dark, and beneath my big personality just hid even bigger pain. See, some people might fear girls not liking them back, some people might fear sharks, some people might fear death, but for me, for a large part of my life, I feared myself.
I cloned myself by splicing DNA to take my better traits. Stepped into his skin as camouflage so they would take the bait. Nuclear reactor heart that's powered by my self-hate. Decided just to live in there, the world and I just don't relate. Skinwalker living dread, so honestly I'm walking dead. My roots are blackened by a poison that's made its way into my head. It's genetic, right? Fucking up my family like it's inbred. Fate demands I stick it out, but I'm just trying to cut the thread. Alcohol, it hit a halt, so drinks would stop setting me free. Drugs just showed me different roads that I didn't really want to be. Both of them together let me down, so I just had to flee. Imprisoned by my memories, with failure as my company. Going through the motion, but the city I'm in needs to fall. Beat to death, but here I am and still don't feel anything at all. Only see my worth is small, so when I move it's just a crawl. Never on a roll, I had convinced myself there's not a ball.
It's something you live in. It's the roommate you can't kick out. It's the voice you can't ignore. It's the feelings you can't seem to escape. And the scariest part is that after a while, you become numb to it. It becomes normal for you. And what you really fear the most isn't the suffering inside of you. It's the stigma inside of others. It's the shame. It's the embarrassment. It's the disapproving look on a friend's face. It's the whispers in the hallway that you're weak. It's the comments that you're crazy. That's what keeps you from getting help. That's what makes you hold it in and hide it. The ones who are hidden in the shadows, we need to speak up and shatter the silence. We need to be the ones who are brave for what we believe in, because if there's one thing that I've come to realize, if there's one thing that I see as the biggest problem, it's not in building a world where we eliminate the ignorance of others. It's in building a world where we teach the acceptance of ourselves. We're okay with who we are, because when we get honest, we see that we all struggle and we all suffer, whether it's with this, whether it's with something else. We all know what it is to hurt.